The weeks I've been living on the road are starting to blend into one another, and the places I've been going and the people I've been meeting are slowly becoming memories. This week, we moved from the west side of Glacier up to Banff National Park in Canada, and this is a place that's kind of iconic for me. I've wanted to go here forever, but I do have to say that there's one thing that has bothered me a lot this week, and that is my organization. I need to revamp this whole thing. The bins are killing me, and I have spent my whole monthly budget this week alone on repairing things that have been broken and diesel. That's not even counting for my food. Oh my god. But don't let me spoil the video. Let me tell you a story of my worst week in van life thus far. This story starts out just west of Glacier National Park in Montana. We had been camping at the spot for over a week and had heard rumors that Aurora Borealis might show up at some point. And so one night we decided to camp under the stars in hopes of seeing some. Good morning, everybody. Last night there was Aurora Borealis at like 1 a.m. and we started a fire and we all sat around the fire and I made a huckleberry cobbler just in cast iron. And we all just watched the Aurora Borealis, and then Luke and I and our other friend Liam, we all set up beds and we just slept under the Aurora. I've never seen the Aurora before, and that was like so high on my bucket list, and I cannot believe that I got to see it. It's starting to rain. The back of my vehicle is such a mess, and I can't even deal with it. This mess is driving me bonkers. So, mass cleanup in 3, 2, 1. I wish it was that quick for me in real life, but look at how neat it is. It's like I can finally breathe. So I went to a little church service yesterday. It was just like a friend of a friend who invited me. While I was there, literally 4 people offered me a hot shower and a bed if I needed it, which I just thought was the absolute sweetest. And someone even like bought me a sourdough bread from a local little farm stand. So I'm gonna whip up some breakfast using that bread. I just love people sometimes. Oh, I'm so ready to go chow on this. Baking sourdough bread was like my COVID project whenever COVID was happening. So I have to say I have a bit of a soft spot for it for sure. Toad in the hole, very dark maple syrup. That didn't happen. Yes. Yes, please. I think I created a masterpiece right here. Continuing the journey, we cut east across Glacier National Park to stay one night, then head up north the next day. You guys, take a look at this view. This is so pretty. Glacier National Park, you've been good. You've been real. Guys, it's the end. Our glacier days are coming to a close. Being in Glacier was wild. The views were definitely way better than I was expecting, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we headed back this way after we left Canada. Good morning, everybody. Today is the day. We're literally 14 minutes from the border right now. So close. And we're just about to cross over and begin the trek up to the Canadian national parks and say goodbye to Glacier. I guess this is where it all began to go downhill for me. My welcome into Canada was not as glamorous as I might have expected, but before we get there, I wanted to share something with you. You guys, it has been exactly a month since I started van life, and there's a few things I've learned while being out here, and the things I've missed are probably the consistent home base, family and friends nearby, you know, someone to like
talk to on a regular basis, especially whenever I do dumb things like break my camera equipment and then I have to spend way too much money to get it repaired. But that is coming in this video, so stay tuned. And whenever stuff like that happens, I tend to reach out to my parents or my siblings. But if you don't have a consistent family base, BetterHelp is an amazing resource to reach out to, and the sponsor of today's video. BetterHelp has over 30,000 licensed therapists from different walks of life, different core values. They are fully digital, so you can call, text, message, whatever you want. They just provide a judgment-free zone to unpack the happenings in your life and see things from a different perspective. Something that's pretty cool about them is if you don't like your therapist, you can always switch. Easy, no worries. So check them out. Go to betterhelp.com/glorystories or check the link in my description. They're gonna ask you a few questions, just like a little quiz to get you set up with a good therapist for you, and then there you go, therapy begins for you. So once again, betterhelp.com/glorystories for 10% off your first month. It's also in the description. And with that, it's time for me to go to Canada. So let's go.
After crossing the border, snapping our pictures, and driving over an hour to the closest Tim Hortons, that is when I realized my mistake. It's time to fill you in on my stupidity. You see this frame? It doesn't look that good. You wanna know why? Because a shot that you probably just saw, so I know it's sticking with my timeline. I took off my lens, switched it out for the lens that's on here right now, put it on the top of Luke's hood, got my shot, went in to go buy ice, did all my stuff, and Luke drove off. I called the store that I bought my ice at and I was like, hey, do you think you could go walk around? The girl did. She literally looked around for like 20 minutes. She was like, it's not here. I have scoured this vehicle. It's not here. I definitely think it is broken. Oh, so stupid. At least it wasn't like my passport or something, you know, like passport, that's way worse. The good news is we're going to Calgary, so it's a big city. I could probably pop into a store there. I'm just so mad at myself. I guess I'm the proud re-owner of a new Sony lens. So let's make this shot look way better. Whew. So that was a $630 mistake. Really dumb. Really not my brightest moment. Not really proud of myself for this one. However, we're going to Banff tonight, so comment something, guys. Comment something, you know, it'll help the algorithm, give me an extra view or two, and that'll help pay for this guy. Let's get to Banff. It'll be nice. We heard of this campsite we decided to check out, but it was quite off the beaten path, and we definitely had to do some off-roading to get there. I just know that my car back home, there's like no way it can make it. Ford is taking way better care of me than my car that I had back home, which was just this little Toyota Avalon.
And in a second there's a mountain, you can't see it, but oh, crossing the river, sick. I love how it's like, my engine's not gonna survive driving. Going up is gonna be wild.
Continuing on. Let's go. What the heck?
You got it. Going 4x4.
There's no way we can make it up there.
Don't follow them.
What the heck? That was wild. All right.
My van up here? Yeah.
My turn?
You guys got it.
Okay.
Here,
You gotta
wait.
film it.
Ready, move. That was too good.
Welcome to Canada, everybody.
Oh, okay.
All right, you guys. We've got ourselves a nice setup. Luke is over here. Finn is over here. Fire pit. It was so dirty getting here. So dirty. And then we did a little bit of off-roading, so everything is even more dirty. We're gonna get ourselves set up, probably cook some dinner. So anyways, you guys, this is the spot for the night. Catch you later. Let's go. Woo! Well, you guys, Glory makes silly mistake. Round 2. We should just start this as like a friggin' series. Ugh. So this morning, well, I took the day off yesterday because it was Sunday, and I was like, you know what? It'd be good for me to just take a day off, kind of not be on any screens, and I took a nap. Haven't taken a nap in forever, but this morning kind of pulled into Tim Hortons. I was like, I'm gonna work hard, got my tea, you know, it's gonna be great, to realize that I don't know how, but my milk, this little oat milk, the lid is broken and it had been dripping on my laptop. I don't know how long, maybe 24 hours, maybe 48, because I haven't touched my laptop in 48 hours. I just thought it was a little bit on the outside. I just like saw a little drippage and I was like, that's not good. And I open it up and it's completely not turning on. Screen like had the little ripples. So am I an idiot for putting my laptop underneath of my little pantry bin? Sure. But I don't know how I do these things. Like, is it just van life where it's like you're in such a tight space? Like, there's not so many places to put things, you know? And it like, I just needed it out of the way, so I put my laptop in that bin. And like, is it me? Am I always in a rush and just throwing stuff around and that I break and mess up things? Like, I don't understand. Ugh. I got an appointment at an Apple in Calgary, which is about an hour away. I'm really hoping that they can fix it today. I don't have the cash to just buy another laptop outright. This was an expensive laptop. I'm going to call my mom and listen to a message. I need my spirit to be edified. With that, you guys, signing out. The ups and downs of van life are very real. Moving on. See you in Calgary. Bye. All right, guys, it's been hours. I went to Apple. They took in my laptop. I went to a gym, got to work out and shower, which felt really nice. Fingers crossed. It's either gonna be $130 or it's gonna be $380. One of the two, depending on everything that was wrong with my laptop. Happy to say they were able to fix it, and it only cost me 130 CAD. So I'm happy. Honestly, today could have been way worse because I got to go to a gym, shower, shave. Heaven forbid I actually look and feel like a woman. Let's go, girls.
Early mornings.
The whole reason we came to Banff was for me, honestly. There are 2 lakes I have been dreaming about going to for many, many years now. And with the odd shuttle system the park has, we decided to get there before sunrise to up our chances of seeing both lakes. Oh my god, like the wheeze!
What were you expecting about this view?
I was expecting for it to be everything that Peter McKinnon told me it would be.
And what was it?
Rainy. But I'm still having a great time. But that's Moraine Lake, so we still have to go there.
Yeah, I get it. I'm definitely glad we came, but the $35 for parking was probably not...
And $22 for the park pass.
Oh, we did do that. Okay, it's raining. We're going back to the car.
No, we're not. We're going to Moraine Lake.
In the rain?
Yeah, because no one's going to be at Moraine Lake now.
Yeah, I don't want to be at the Moraine Lake. It's raining.
Getting to Moraine Lake was crazy for me. It's truly been something I have dreamed about for so long. And I remember when I was just finishing up high school or working my job and just dreaming about the day when I could finally take a trip up to Banff and see Moraine Lake. And so it's pretty crazy to say that I've now done it and I quit my job and I'm living in a car. It's definitely surreal and well worth sneaking on a shuttle at 7 a.m. in the morning to get here.